She wants it to get messy. She's rubbing the mud onto her legs. And what is that about? Okay. Get messy, get playful. Yes, okay. She's showing me how humans put on their socks and their shoes. She's like taking the mud and rubbing it up to her calves, so as if she has long socks on. Oh, she's reminding me of the character of Pippi Longstockings that has the socks that go way, way up, and the playfulness that's there. There's the card she wants us to have right here. Let's see what's going on. Whatever it is you treasure, treasure the truth that you hold dear the most. Be and work in a way that is stealthy and quiet. Be aware of your power, aware of who you are, but don't lose your sense of play. Very, very Nell energy and the playful energy, Nell and her older self energy coming through here. This is death and transformation in this deck. Very, very interesting. Look at that. And it's like a roulette wheel. Show them that. It's like almost like a roulette wheel of chess. I don't know how that goes, but that's what's going on. Regardless of what the fates serve up. You gotta get your socks on to go play the game. You gotta get your socks on to go play the game. Suit up, get going, get ready, get going, get going. It's time, you're ready. Go, go, go. Go. She wants us to go. And she's in her young self. The older self that comes in later is who we come to be later, but yeah, she's pulling socks up to like here, you know, pulling them way up. She wants us to go, to play, to play, to play. Fierce. She's like, fierce! She wants us to play fierce, fierce, fierce. Not the pouting, not the pouting. Throw the rocks in, get the mud. Throw whatever it is in that you can throw in. Contribute, contribute. Get dirty, get messy. Putting mud on the face. Yeah, she wants us to continue to play. Honey, that's on fire. We lit some incense before the show, and I'm seeing this flame that's going like this high. Like, whoa. Yeah. So this girl is on fire, yes. Anything else now? Put on the war paint, too. She wants you in Pippi Longstockings on war paint. So she's doing, like she's showing me these gestures of pulling up the socks, up to like the thigh-high socks, pulling up the socks, and then war paint. Put on the war paint. It's time to play. Yeah, that's what she's got. There's no room for doubt. There's no room for boo-hoo, wah-wah. It's okay to have those feelings if you're Andrew. I understand that. I was in my funk. But more importantly, remember to play. Remember to play. Remember your joy. Remember to play. Yeah. Yeah. And be at rest. Be at ease. Take the moments where you can to rest. But then when you play very hard. Very interesting. Anything else? No, now she's doing her thing. Now she's doing her regular thing where she's running around the water. You can do it again and again and again. Over and over again. Over and over again. Go ahead, play, play. Splash, splash. Mud up, go, play. That's what I'm getting. Mud up, go, play. That's what she's got. That's complete. She's just good. It's like she's showing me the same loop of things. Pictures. So, yeah.
Good deal.
Mud up, go play.
All right, Sandra, you're going to be next. Why don't you show your commercial real quick?
Okay.
Angie's Cash App has changed. Well, not again,
Yeah.
but it changed recently.
So this is it. I do the $20 for the Blind Oracle, $30 for the year ahead. You don't ask a question on those. $40 for the full and $30 for the mini. This is where you can ask questions for just a tarot reading. Sometimes there's one or two, or I don't know how many decks. I get nosy on those. So that's where you want to ask a question. If you want the bones, the crystal ball, or the past life with cards, I throw those with the cards and do those and see what's going on. Now, sometimes the tarot cards will read a little more oracle when we do the past lives. Those are some of my favorites. And you can pay with Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. And it's at A Feisty Butterfly in Venmo. It's the Feisty Butterfly, T-H-E, Feisty Butterfly in Cash App. The E comes before the I, E-I-E-I-O, you know the drill. And then my email, if you want to get in touch with me, is for the PayPal. And that would sometimes come up with Phil's name. But it's A Feisty Butterfly at A Feisty Butterfly 856butterfly@gmail.com. Blah, blah, blah. You guys know the commercial by now.
And Penny's here. Hi, Penny.
Hey, Penny.
Haven't seen
Good
Penny in
morning.
a while.
Good morning.
All right, Tammy, thanks so much. I got one in front of you. And then, Tammy, when you get a chance, if you could put your question, please.
All right.
All right, so Sandra would like to know, will I get the job I'll be interviewing for tomorrow?
Oh, we're looking at Dream Within a Dream for Sandra. Will you get the job that you're going to be interviewing for tomorrow? We've got Ace of Coins. We've got the Fool. And we've got the Page of Coins. This is yes, 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 yes. Now, this is Sandra. It's giving me the straight yeses. You are ready for the new adventure right here. Show her these. These are little ones. You can see them. But I'm going to take the second deck and find out what else is going to be going on for you. Sandra, let's get nosy here. Let's see the next 3 months for Sandra, please. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Be a stealth motherfucker is what I'm getting. This is the 3rd month out. You're stealth. You're choosing what's important for you. You're not going to battle over stupid things. You're done with the adding insult to injury. You're done with the ruthless battle. You're done wasting your time. The world is opening up for you, and the High Priestess is here. There's something coming in, this big revelatory stuff for you. This is opening up huge, huge. The world in your hand with what's going on out there. Yes, you're going to have things changing for you. The terrain is changing quicker than that, but you're going to have even more things opening up. It's like the greater than sign. The greater than, less than sign is like this. Opens up, right? Okay. Here we're seeing the 7 of Coins. This is the fruit of the harvest coming in, and justice. There is a balance coming in for you in this 1st month of time. You are taking the lead of strong Phoenix energy coming through here. I was getting that cliche they say about the butterfly thought her world was over and then she became the butterfly, that kind of thing. This is what's coming through. It's like you have got your wings. It's time, it's time, it's time. The 4 of Coins are holding on to something important. This is something. Know what your heart values is what I'm getting coming through here. Know what your heart values. It's not just about balancing and budgeting. This 4 of Coins is know what's valuable to you in going forward. The Star card, second chances, hope and healing, all of this. Again, we got the 2 of Coins balancing here. There is a little bit of juggling time for dollars that will have to happen. A little bit of juggling your schedule is what I'm getting. That's going to happen. It might be that you apply for the job and you get a certain schedule this time, and then it's going to be tweaked a little bit is what I'm getting. The Chariot moving forward, and then here, beautiful, beautiful Ace of Coins coming in again. Strong, strong, strong. This is duplicate coming in. I think the answer is yes, and this is what I see happening for you going forward. Anything else you need to know? I will always tell everyone to stand in their power. You in particular need to stand in what it is that you do well. Stand strong. Don't have doubt. This is a time for you to be solidly going forward. This isn't the world coming to an end. This isn't the world that is shut down. Rather, it's opening up in ways that you couldn't even predict, foresee, or even expect. Something is opening big, big, big. Again, that opening sensation for you. That's what's going on. That's what I've got. I love this for you. Trust whatever it is that's your next. Trust it and follow it. I think you're going to get this job, and I think it's going to lead to bigger, to bigger, to bigger.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. That's what I got.
Good deal, Ange.
Yeah.
Woo. Sandra said, thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. You are so welcome. Wow, kazow. Yeah. Yeah. And this was the initial response to the question. Fool's New Start, the Ace of Coins. And then here. What was this one? Page of Coins. Page of Coins, you guys know that go be the Batman. Student is ready is what I'm saying. Don't hesitate. Okay.
Okie doke, Ange. Where was your little commercial thing again?
You pass it back to me.
Okay,
So I put it
give
over
it to
here.
me.
There you go.
All right, that's what we're
Commercial.
doing. We have one on the list. Tammy, who's up next.
Okay.
There's the Blind Oracle. There's the Year Ahead. That's a popular one, the Year Ahead. At least while I'm on. And the one question
It has
tarot
been
reads.
for like a year now.
And you're going to also do the pinches if you want to do the
Yeah, we
pinches.
can do the charm pinches. $10 a pinch on the charms is what I do.
There you
So
go. And the specialty reads.
The bones, the
And
crystal
that's
ball,
the apps.
past
that we
lives,
use. Those are the apps.
those kinds of things. So, yep.
All right. And Krista is our newest moderator.
Yay! Okay. Happy about that. And come see me as soon as I figure out how to run YouTube. Like I have, I think 600 people following me on YouTube. Not a lot. So go follow me on YouTube if you're not. because I will be doing lives there, and
Yep.
we'll put moderators in as soon as I figure out how to.
And if you've never been with us before, Angie's
This is my card.
immense card collection,
I love tarot, guys.
1,500
love
decks.
It, love it, love it, love it.
1,500 decks, right?
Not
You show 'em
1,500.
up,
Not 1,500. Not 1,500. No.
1,000.
About 700 and maybe 710. Maybe something like that.
Right,
That's
yes.
about it.
Follow Angie on YouTube,
Yeah.
please.
So there we go.
And Krista curtsy.
Oh, okay. Wow, fancy.
All right, we have Tammy up for a full read general.
Full read general for Tammy. What's going on? Okay, we're going to go to one of my favorites, Phil's very favorite, I think, still to this day. Eileen Dugan, the Witch's Tarot. Tammy for a general. What's going on? Wow, we're getting the arc and then a cross arc down. What is going on? We'll do the first arc and then we'll do the second. I'm getting a whole lot of topsy-turvy energy, and there's a song coming in. I think it's from la da 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 da. What is that from Phantom?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a lot of topsy-turvy energy. La da 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 da.
No, that's, I think it's
It's from Les Mis.
Les Mis. Yeah, Les Mis.
Yeah. There's a bit of sarcasm coming through with this, a bit of sarcasm in a big way. This topsy-turvy, this worry that you have about being able to control things going forward, there's something underneath it that you have equal much control in your subconscious as in your conscious. The King of Wands is coming through strong here. You are the one that is meant to lead and control the direction of your life. You feel like things are at odds and working against you, and they're not. There's this resilience that's pivotal here. So something's coming up against you here. We're seeing the King of Swords, the planning, the thinking, the logic. You have a certain plan. And it's coming against you, and you're going to have to change what your plan is. There's resiliency coming through here. Now coming up from the underneath here, boom, ready to go forward. So can I just catch a breath? Can I catch a breath? I don't want this new stage. Who cares if you don't want to graduate? It's like when kids get freaked out because they're graduating high school. You're graduating anyway. You're ready. You're ding ding. Yeah. Ready to charge forward. Huge charging forward. Huge. A lot of this Swords energy and the truth that you're capable of carrying, what you've seen, what you've witnessed, what you know, the truth of how you can carry something forward and do it strongly is right here, balancing each other. This undercurrent feels like, wah! It's not going to be the end of the world at all going on for you. The Knight of Pentacles is right here. There's all kinds of things that you can do that are resourceful. Ingenious is the word that's coming. It's not just ingenuity, and it's not just resourceful. There's an ingenious nature that you have about you in solving things. And I'm getting riddle me this, motherfucker. Riddle me this. So it's like you are one that the universe would throw a riddle, and you're like, oh yeah, riddle me this. This is something where you have the ability to figure it out. You're not going to be challenged by the universe giving you a riddle. You will figure it out and create another riddle. And more excitement, more puzzle pieces will come through.
Very intuitive. I'm a healer.
Yeah. Trust that nudge. Big time. Something's going to be coming up, offered to you. You don't see it just yet, but it comes beyond here. So I want to look a little bit beyond here. Because the Fool is here. The World is here. The Fool is here. King of Wands in both of these. Leading forward strongly, inspired, ready to go. It's you taking action and leading for others. Let's get this third deck and let's just see what we can get clarified between these two. Okay, all right. I'm getting the shape of a Z line coming in here. Did you see that flash?
Yeah. It was weird. I think it was just a big shadow.
Flash just came through. All right. The resilience comes again. Oh! And the celebration. Look at this. This is coming up. Your resilience is something that helps you to celebrate finding your tribe, finding community, putting things together is a great thing for you. Really. Time to be celebrated and lifted up. Then rest again. When you feel the need to rest, you must rest. It's not a good idea. It's a must for you. So do it. Then that brings you back to the stronger leading position. Going this way. That song is going on. Give me a second. I don't know what it is. La da 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 da. It's the insistence. Da 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 da. Yeah. It's something when it feels a little bit tenuous, there's this insistent push. This insistent push wants to come through. The work is there. Keep pushing, work. Keep pushing, work. Juggle, move it around, juggle. You've got the strength, the ability, the intuition to do this. The Chariot's going to give you some momentum. Let that push, don't let it push you back and stay back. You keep it going. When you need to rest, and then power forward.
That's what's putting me in a funk. I'm under the weather for a week.
When you need to rest. And then when you need to go out and do battle or whatever it is you do. I mean, the bossy in me says, get your vitamin C, your vitamin D, your vitamin K, your vitamin E. Get your Theraflu, get your whatever it is, get your emergency or your airborne or whatever it is. Get the extra vitamins, but get the extra rest. Especially the vitamin D. Get the extra vitamin D. If you can't get out in the sun, get yourself some extra vitamin D. It's important for you. Anything else? The Chariot is ready to go. It's like having your car in the garage. It's not that you can't go anywhere when you feel up to going, but why would you drive in the Chariot or drive in your car when you're feeling shitty and know you're likely to make errors? No. Get the rest and don't feel guilty for taking the rest time if you need it. There's a lot of cringe-worthy energy going on right now. Don't let the energy swoop you up. Be aware of your own energy. It's really tricky to not be caught up with as much of the crazy energy that's in the ether. We're all connected, so we can pick up on energetic debris a little bit easier right now. Be aware of that and get yourself centered, get yourself grounded, put on whatever it is music-wise that gets your head in a better space. And do every proactive thing you can to get yourself healthy because you need to move forward. There's big reward in doing this. This is what you're going towards. Yeah. Don't let yourself freak out. You're moving towards big reward. There is support coming in for you. There's partnership coming in for you. And you need to be ready when you're done resting to lead in this kind of way. It's super, super strong ready. Yeah, ready. Yeah, and it's not like you're just going to ready and be part of something. No, you're going to be ready and be banner held high. Ready to go. Yeah. That's what I've got. So take your breath and then get laser focused and go in, because you're going to go in hard like the King of Wands, and people will follow you. People will get on board with what you want to do. When you are ready to do it and you're exuding this strength, this excitement, this readiness, then do it. And when you need rest, you withdraw, rest. Get yourself well, and then push. Yeah, that's what I got.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know the truth of what you're supposed to be doing. The Fool's New Start is here after the world. It's like you did just graduate from high school and now you're like freaked out because you're going to be taking on new things. But the whole world opens up after that, and we know it. So, yeah.
So thank you for the confirmation. Just feeling funky.
Yeah. There's a lot of energetic debris. Friday and Saturday I was feeling so funky, bitchy, mean, ornery, not feisty in the good way. I was just mad at the whole damn world except for Phil, and I told him that.
And even me, I was getting a piece of it here.
Well, my drawer was out of fucks completely. The world owed me some fucks completely, because I was just fresh out of fucks. It's like, no, I have none left to give. And he's like, well, what if your sister said, Rah! I don't like anyone right now. Yeah, that's how I was.
That's how she was.
That's the truth of it. So it's like, yeah, I was not pleasant. No
too.
human needed to be around me on that day. Phil was probably glad he was like out of town, like, I hope she mellows before I come home.
And even when I got home, she was still a little, not as bad as Friday for sure, but definitely, whew.
I was feeling it. And it's like, that's okay to feel it and go through it. Just don't get yourself stuck in the low vibe. When you're ready to shift. When you need to feel it all the way. But then realize who's in control of what's going forward with you.
And I think that song you were singing was from Les Mess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was Master of the House. It was.
But it's lovely ladies. Da 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 da.
Sorry, Kim, I accidentally unpinned your comment.
I think it may have been just the preliminaries that's going into Master of the House.
It's the women picking on Fantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fantine.
Yeah.
That's Krista put. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
It's definitely
that's what it is.
It's the song for that musical for sure.
So that musical has so many of these songs, but yeah, that's the one where she still needs to push through somehow. So okay.
Great musical. Go see it.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I don't think we've seen it. I've seen it.
We've seen it like on the PBS when it broadcasts. We'll sit still and watch that. I mean, we watch them for.
We haven't seen it live.
We'll watch everything from like crazy rock and roll music that he loves and heavy metal music to when PBS puts that on to Anne of Green Gables, so you name it. We're eclectic. We're very diverse.
And Tammy put, thank you, Angie.
You're welcome, honey.
Okay, next up we have Jules.
Okay.
She did put, I believe it's a year ahead, coming year, hoping my house comes through.
Jules.
Tammy put, I'm grateful.
You're welcome, honey. And Jules. Coming year, hoping your house comes through. We're going to the Everyday Witch from Deborah Blake. This is one of my favorite decks. All of these want to be in the center. It's going to be a busy year. There's commotion going on. We have the Fool for you. We have the Tower, something that you built up. You're trying to stir up something into a frenzy, and there's a Tower coming down. There's a liberation coming, and then the Ace of Wands. Let's see what's going on all around this. Sometimes the more you try and conjure, you're wasting your energy in some way. It's going to happen anyway. If you look, she's conjuring the storm, and then the Tower falls. Right here and right here. I mean, look at this. Conjuring, 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 and then there she is. Boom, ready to take down and put whatever needs to be down. In terms of moving, this is putting whatever needs to be in the boxes. Get ready to go. But don't force the timeline, is what I'm getting. Don't force the timeline. The Ace of Wands is here. It'll be here in its own time, which nobody wants to hear when they want to move. Nobody wants to fucking hear that when they want to move. Nobody wants to hear, well, just wait. That when the perfect house is there, the perfect house is there. Ew, I hated hearing that. Ew, I hated hearing that. However, when it was there, it was there. And the longer that we have lived here, and it hasn't even been a year for us here, the more glad I am that the perfect house was here at the perfect time. And that will be the case for you. We've got January. Let's see what we've got going on. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. The new start comes before here. The Fool is repeated right here in September, but I think your move is long before then. That's what it feels like. We're going to look at January again, and we might clarify with this. Eight of Cups, walking away from something old. There's a, I'm getting the word expectation, limitation, slash together, expectation, slash limitation, that you're putting on what it is that you're going. I don't know where you're planning to move to, but I'm also getting the image of this. It tells me the period, the place that you put the geography needs to be expanded. Yeah, expand your search is what I'm getting. It might be a little bit different than what you think. Take the limitation off. Here we have the Two of Pentacles. There's a little bit of juggling for a while, and then there's something that needs to be remembered in January. This is coming towards the end of January. Remember something. Don't rule out something. Expand your circle. February. You come to the end of something. It feels like March is when this is happening. So I would be packing your fucking boxes. I would get them assembled, get packing, start being very, very proactive. February, this is the world, this is world's end. So you're looking, it's not like everything is solidly formed. It feels like March is when things are happening. Six of Wands here, victory here. Yeah, this feels like when you are really, this is the most optimal based on the energy of the day. This is when the most optimal, and what else do we got here? Yeah, fruits of labor. So if you've been watching Zillow or whatever it is, House Hunters or Us, whatever it is, this is when it's going to be opening. February is going to be opening, ready in March. A little bit anxious in what you need to do, how it needs to shift, a little bit of stress, a little bit of sleepless nights, a lot of work coming in.
I'm set to close in March if all approved.
Yeah. It looks like March is beautiful. You're going to have to juggle one place to the other. This is where was the juggling in here? The juggling came before, I don't know why. But it did. Here it is. Yeah. We've got January, then we got February, March, April. The juggling is there. This is when this is happening. It's going to feel fabulous. By May, Wheel of Fortune is smiling on you. By June, you're so celebrating and so happy. July, you got justice coming in, karmic stuff coming in. You're like, yeah, this feels good, this feels right. Yeah, really, really good. Why am I getting to expand the geography? If you're set already and you've got something in process already, there's something in the geography that's bigger. And if it's not that circle is expanding because of maybe you have found and locked in on that house. I don't know. What is it in the circle geography that's bigger that needs to be seen and attended to? Or is it she should be on the lookout? Bolo, be on the lookout for. Oh, Temperance. There's something that's going to be very alchemized, very magical. This very way of balancing, giving you more peace, more patience. This is coming through in a huge, huge way. More peace and more patience coming through. This is the 6-month mark. I don't know if you're moving, if part of the reason or motivation for your move is that there needs to be more peace. There needs to be less disgruntledness. You can make room for that now and start living from that expansive heart space a little bit more now. It's going to continue. Don't let the stress of it overwhelm the openness of your heart. Be ready to come from the bigger space is what I'm getting. Expand. Okay. Chariot here in August. This is momentum, forward momentum. You're going to be feeling that all year.
Stepfather is in another town trying to get him to move with me. More peace, near family.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. There might be a little bit of commuting that you're doing here and there for a little bit, but it's like, don't let that disgruntle you. Don't let it frustrate you. Continue going forward towards whatever that piece is that's important for you. Really important for you. Okay. Look at this. Happy family. Love this. It's the Knight of Cups +1. It's going to go really, really well. It's like you get a reset and a reboot. And it feels like some of the hard chapters, hard times that you have been through in recent years get put to rest, get put to bed finally. The book closes on that in a beautiful way. Fool starts again. This is what we're getting here. You're really starting to have a new era, a new chapter of your life open, a new book of your life open. I'm trying to see what's going on in October. 7 of Wands. You're holding your ground. This is your boundaries, and they're easier to defend. You have fear coming through. The Knight of Swords. Whatever it is, your truths, you're standing by, you're standing firmly, you're doing well. This one implies a little bit more battle in the art than what is feeling in the feeling. It means you're not going to feel as haggard. You will be able to open this new book, stand your boundaries, hold your boundaries, have it look a little bit different. There's going to be work, but it doesn't feel like feel like stressful work. It's good work. Yeah, creative work coming through. There's new creative solutions that you're doing all through October. That's going to feel really fun. Like, even if you're not the one that usually celebrates Halloween or whatever it is going on, October is going to feel very celebratory, very creative, and like energizing to you. That's what's coming through here. November, we have the King of Pentacles. This is somebody really backing your play. You're feeling supported, really together, really, really wonderfully supported by them. Now, November, here we have Thanksgiving. We do all kinds of things different, and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel cornucopia energy coming through there. In December, love this. 9 of Cups. You got your wish. This year is good. It's work, but it's good. Really, really good. Anything else she needs to know? What you've been summoning for such a long time, you've been summoning, and the Ace of Wands is blessed through the whole year. The whole year is all about creating this new start. So it doesn't just happen in a week or in 2 weeks or in a month or in 2 months. It's about layering in all of these things that create a new feeling life. A new energized life. A new way of doing. Like, it's significant in as much as, like, you know, when before couples have babies and they have the babies, 2 different stages of life. Or you have the babies that are all grown and gone, and then you go to empty nest stage. Different stages, different chapter, different era of life is what it feels like it's doing. And it's going to be primarily peaceful. You're going to know what the boundaries are. You're going to know that you want to create something different and new, and that's exactly what you're going to pursue. That's complete. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You got it. The Fool and the Ace of Wands, huge. That's what I got.
Oh.
I love that for you. Love it, love it, love it. It's beautiful energy. And it very much, as you balance things out, you're playing. Keep playing. Remember what Nell said earlier about Pippi Longstocking and the warrior and that kind of energy? Keep that energy about you.
Huge changes, left a relationship, moving on, and setting boundaries.
Yeah, and you're going to do it in a way that feels comfortable instead of warlike. It's going to be smart, comfortable, ready. It's just going to be great. Yeah, that's what I can get you. It's like when you've outgrown the shoes and you finally get the new shoes that are so fabulous and they fit you and they're the right size. Yes. That's what it feels like.
And Jules said, thank you for the confirmation.
You are welcome, honey. So, so welcome. All right.
Hey, Sabrina's here.
Hey! Right on. Okay.
Good to see, yes. I hope we see everybody if this
I
all
hope we
winds
see
down.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to just say hi one more time, but we're not going away.
I'll be on YouTube. Phil is on Facebook way more than I am. I don't do a whole lot there. Occasionally I'll click in, so it's like, okay. And Zuckerberg,
Don't get me started.
Don't get me
Don't
started.
get me
Don't get me banned on. That's what's up fucking Really. He's on my shit list, all right? Just on my supreme shit list. Like, yeah. Anyway, I'll be on YouTube.
Edie put no meta products for me.
Yeah. He can. We'll go to YouTube, and that's where you can find me. That's where I always post you guys' reads if you want to see them anyway. You know.
Sabrina, apparently the decision will be on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I was thinking it would be here today because they were saying that they would reconvene, but from what I've seen, they're going to make the decision on Wednesday, and it's like, you know what? We need to remember our resilience in this, and it's really difficult because it is a major, major shift. But we need to remember how clever we can be, how creative we are, and how capable we are, and how resilient we are. And sometimes we get caught up and swept up with the oh no, waiting for the oh no, oh shit, fuck! And we forget, hey, I created this shit. I can continue to create. So yeah, that's what's coming through.
Yep.
Regardless of anything, trust your intuition. I always tell you that.
If it all defaults, Sabrina, we'll come out to Canada, live with you, and do our show from there. If that's cool.
She'll be like, okay, guys. Yep.
Oh, man.
So,
Sabrina put, I honestly don't think the divine will let us be silenced after just finding our voice.
this is the thing. The
Voices.
barn door is open. Everything is out of the barn now, folks. So you can't go back in time to where people are not going to voice their opinions. They're not going to be who they are, as authentic as they are. It's like, nah. Nice try. Try and stop an avalanche, fucker. Try it.
And
See what
Sabrina
happens.
put, deal, haha, anytime. Don't, you
Don't
might,
tempt us too much.
you might not get.
And we've driven up near that Canada border before.
We've got up there to Sweetwater before.
Yeah.
We're right on the border where your phone starts telling
Yeah.
you, welcome to
Horizon
Canada.
says blah, 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 blah.
Welcome
It's
to
like,
Canada. Your plan covers when you go into
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah. Like, okay.
We've been way up there before, just not right over the top.
Not right over the top. But yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
next up is Krista.
Okay, Krista.
She would like a specialty read and a pinch, and whatever specialty read you want to do.
I want to do past life. Specialty read and a pinch. Okay. I want to do the past life first, and then we'll do the pinch. Remind me of the pinch later. Ooh. That's unusual. Okay. Hang on. You're getting some unusual decks, and I don't know why. But okay. We're going there. We're going there. Okay. Citadel cards want to come out. Usually it's these that come out first, but this time not so much. So these are my past life cards and Citadel cards, the Enchanted Dreamer cards, I don't know, the Dreaming Way cards, and the Heart Song or Heart Scene, something like that. Okay. We're starting the Citadel. I'm getting the term Rebel Rouser. We're getting the Pathless and the Catalyst. And I'm getting Rebel Rouser. Somebody that is creating disruption. Intentional disruption that creates a catalyst, creates a change in something. A letting go and a release of something. It feels like you're advocating for a huge amount of change in some form. And I don't know what that's about yet. We'll be seeing. We're getting, this is saying disowned and forced underground, and this is saying deserter. This is something that you left, you broke a system here. What are you breaking through there? Breaking through a system. You really have, you're coming through as a woman in this life. I'm coming through and I'm seeing you in probably close to 20. I'm not sure which side of 20 you are. It's very, very disruptive. Basically, stick it to the man energy coming through. You've had your fill of something. You're offering something new. And people are listening to what you're saying. You're wanting to go forward. You're advocating for people to go forward in a way that is independent and strong in a time that women didn't. There's an underground type of energy going on. Whispers, whispered, living room whispers, whispers, whispers in the street, whispers, whispers in the baking shops, whispers, whispers. Messages in bread loaves? Yeah. Okay. All right. Messages in bread loaves, and I got the words Viva la Revolution. So this is feeling like that energy, that French Revolution type of energy that would come through. There's messages in these bread loaves that you're putting, and this is what you're putting. So you go get bread or be near the bread shop, and the bread shop owner is in on whatever is going. What? Definitely disrupting, finding new victories, finding new ways to go forward. Hang on for a second. There's territory skirmishes and wars going on. There's meetings that are happening in abandoned places or emptied out places that are empty when like churches and structures don't have people in them. There's meetings that are going on. What are you doing? You're looking for somebody else to be in power, and a little bit of overturn, and the Justice card and the Empress are coming through. There's something coming in here that is like somebody that is wrongly in power. You're on the other side of that. You're like, get them out, get them out, get them out. Wow. And this is a hubbubbery among the wives. Yeah. It would be also among the bread messages that are coming through. Also, I'm getting the French Revolution and the knitters that would be there, and they would be knitting while people were at the guillotine. It's really brutal, but that's what it is. Who is this? This is a counterpart coming through. It's like you both play your roles, but you play your roles quite differently. You are creating change and having people let go of things. Let go of the puppet strings and let go of the puppet masters is what you're getting. People to let go of what doesn't serve, to move beyond it. Moments of work, moments of playing the game. It's like something you play right in front of their face. You'll do their little dance and send the fuck off message right to them, over their heads and beyond them. Very creatively turning your back on something. Yeah. And all the force in the world is with you going through this. Like, you do your little dance, do your little curtsy, turn your back on something, move it forward, and they don't even know what's going on. The unrest that's going on is getting bigger and more prevalent. Why is this? This is your whole goal. Is I don't know what you call this. The bakery messenger is what I'm getting. The bakery messenger. Write that down, honey, so I can put that in there. Put a timestamp or whatever if you can. It's 11:41, so I don't know how far into the show, but the bakery messenger is what it is. Yeah. Sending messages again, and wow. There are a few people that are rescued from the guillotine or from the henchman's axe that you're sending messages to on a few people that will escape. Like literally, you've helped a few escape death just by getting them gone and making absences, getting them out of a mass. Not out of a mess, but out of a mass. I'm getting like a group of people, and there's bakery bread. You're bringing something. The bread is really, for some reason, the bread, the baguettes, the fancy breads can act as bribery. A little bit of shoulder show and a little bit of bread offered, and you're getting past and by and through things. Wild. Yeah, you're very much advocating, creating liberation, creating things like this. I don't know why I'm getting this. I'm getting the baguette and the shoulder show. The baguette and the shoulder show. There's a whole bunch of you that do this, the baguette and the shoulder show. Get what I'm saying? I think you get what I'm saying. Yeah, a little flash of the flesh and you're beyond where you need to be, and you're getting people that are significant to other people out. And there's choices to be made, and it's really tricky. There comes a point in this where you're going to have to go into a situation where you're blind. This is choices that are tricky. You feel like you're going in blind. You have to relocate.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Relocate. Where are you relocating? It feels like you've been found out. You need to relocate, or you will get let go of, fired to some degree, like fired. Yeah. So what I'm getting here is you have to relocate. You don't want to, but you have to. So what's going on here? Wow. Oh. Yeah. Your name is known. Your moves have become known. Your organization has become a little bit more known. You have to scatter. You have to disperse. You have to get a little bit more covert, a little bit smaller in scale. You're stressed out about it. You don't like that. Smaller in scale. It's keeping you up nights. You would still want to be able to continue the work. You have to do it from a distance. You have to do it from a few steps removed. You do have to relocate. You're relocating to something that's a different country entirely, is what I'm getting, where you can be more peaceful, but you still have connections. Very interesting. You will still have connections, still have the ability to send the messages. The bread messages still go, but they go a little bit differently to a different crowd. What's going on with that? It's like a final, okay? It's a final. The last one that you helped escape, the last whatever prisoner person that was up for dismissal, was significant. That's what got you thrown. And some of the insiders that the bread and the shoulder shrug and the bribe, the flash in the flesh. That last one had to be the last one. The person was significant, and that's where your hand was tipped to the other side. It's why you had to leave. It's why you had to go. Then what you go to this other network. You're finding out. You're still influencing things quite powerfully from there. You had to go to someplace mountainous and more meadowed. Yeah, more meadows. You had to go to someplace more mountainous and more meadowed. You had to go to a different country, and you had to start to blend. So you had to be very, very creative in how you blend. You would send gentle notes. You would always work for advocacy. Advocate. You will always advocate. You will always have that. That's part of it's part of your blueprint, your soul print, how you have part of your stranding, part of what you do. You will always act as advocate, the catalyst for change at different times. You'll be different levels of involved for catalyst for change, but you will always advocate. It is your work. Whether you do it from the high meadow that's far away or whether you are in the midst of the city, you will always do it. The high meadowed city again coming in through here. You're able to sustain your lands. This is taking me to a different time.
It's so true.
This is taking me to beyond this. We're now past this stage. This card just instantly shifts me forward. Shifts me forwards about 10-15 years. Queen of Swords. Very, very... It's like you have your own little... Not kingdom, but you have your own little land space. You have your employees. You have people working for you. It feels like you're married. It feels like you've settled down. I don't know that you have kids necessarily. Does she have kids? I'm seeing you more about 34, 35 here. Yeah, you do have kids. They're two very, very artistic, creative kids. You have two. Your daughter you're particularly close to. The other is a son. You have one of each in that life. You have two kids. Your daughter has a really tight, close friend. This is somebody that is somebody else's daughter you've taken. So you have, it feels like you have two kids of your own and you have somebody else's daughter. I don't know what happened to the mom in here. I can't tell that. But the mom isn't present. It's like you took her under your wing also. So you do have two girls. One of them is yours. One of them is not. And a son. And there's a time for reading, a time for wisdom, a time for things getting smarter, educating of these girls, getting them smarter and ready and more prepared for what will come down the pike for them is part of what your plan is, part of what you tend to do. Teaching them how to battle, teaching them how to be strategic and battle, to work within what's the system and the structures to help uproot, break down, break apart what needs to be overthrown. Anything else? There is a passing of the torch in some way on this, but you have settled down by the time you're 34. I don't think you live very long in this life. It feels like this is the daughter that I'm honing in on, and this is the daughter much older, and she's talking to you. This is the card, but it feels like the daughter is talking to you here, and she's coming up with a surprise, and there's something coming up as an ending. I'm getting something of like beyond like 50, 55 is about how old that you are, and then you're gone from that particular lifetime. That's what happened in that lifetime. It was advocate, advocate, advocate. Pass the torch so others can advocate, advocate. Passing it particularly to the women. The son doesn't come in as strong. The husband doesn't come in as strong. But where the green pastures and the meadows and everything is, how you transform something from within is what this is all about. That's what's going on. And you're really, really capable at doing it. The daughters know. Your specific daughter knows some of your tricks and what you would do. There's something coming through with threads. There's something coming through with sewing threads and messages. I don't know what was done with this. But just like you used bread, she uses threads, embroidery, messages. Yeah, that's what she's got. I don't know what that's about. She does it in stitching, in passing stitching as gifts to others. Yeah, that's what I've got. That's complete. That's wild. It's like, not really that you were like the spy, but you were definitely an agent of change and created some sort of change, and your daughter carried on the tradition because it would need to last for a little bit longer. That's what's gone on. And you did advocate for many and get many their release, their freedom, their chance. You got them their chance. It's not like you could solve all of their problems, but you can get them a better chance. That's what I've got. Yeah, holy cow. Yeah, the bread messages. I don't know what else I told you to write that down as, but that's what I've got. Wild. Yeah, that's when tarot doesn't read tarot anymore. Just, yeah. Yeah, very, very interesting. I wouldn't have wanted to be on your shit list then or now at all, because you will find a way. Even if you need to be clever and sly, you will find a way to balance the scales. You act as an agent of karma. You don't necessarily do it on your own behalf. You do it on other people's behalf, but it acts as an agent of karma. People wouldn't want to go against you at all. No, not at all. Yeah, that's what I got.
She said, "Oh, I always do." And Penny put, "Wow, what a reading."
I know. They come through crazy in the past lives. I love them. This is why they're my favorite, because all of a sudden, like, when I'm doing this, I'm like, why is this, like, this is the flow coming through it. This is like, shoulder in the bread. Here's the message. Here we go. Like, I do not know why, but this is how it comes through. That's how it comes through. I get out of the way and follow the nudge, and so should everyone. Because the nudge is usually a lot smarter than we are. So, that's what I got on that. Holy moly. Okay. Let me get some water, and then I'll be ready for the next one.
She needs a pinch.
Thank you.
Krista
Thank
would
you,
also like a pinch. And Penny put, "Love the past lives."
Mm-hmm. Me too. That was just crazy. All right, where did I put my charms? Oh, there they are. Okay.
Krista put, "That was an amazing read."
Oh, thanks. Okay, the pinch for today. Can we get it current, get it current, get it current? I feel like I have to almost sweep the energy back in, or gather the energy back in the time to current, to present time. Wild. Present time. This is an alley. This would be past. This would be future. We're about a week and a half shy of where all of this is hitting. And then this is going on for like probably a couple months. I'm getting that you need to be writing something down in a journal of questions, a journal of doing. It's not just a journal of contemplations, but you need to be writing something down. You need to be journaling. More than just a boom, 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 to-do list. More than that. There needs to be something that you're writing down. It doesn't have to have a full-on structure yet. It just needs to be written down. The structure comes through in time. The structure comes through in a little bit of time. The wings are small right now. They aren't exactly dry. They're coming forward. Now this one will peak, but then I'm going to put it back down. It's pink. It's high crown. And heart. Write it down. Write down the dreams. You know how people do vision boards and they write down goals and blah, blah, blah. Goals are almost oppressive. Write down the dreams, the things that you like, the things that you notice that, hey, that's great that got invented, like the peanut butter and jam in the same jar. Great happy accident for that. Write down the lists of gratitudes in a different way. Write it down in ways that make sense to you. Yeah, this is important for you. There's something about a pink moon, and this is coming up, and I don't think it's the wolf moon that's now. This is pink moon coming up. I don't know what that's about. Ask Stephanie, the intuitive seer, Tarot by the Sea Stephanie. Intuitive seer. See what she's got to say on that one. She might have something more for you on pink moon and what that would mean and when that opens up. But it feels like a flower moon. Is there a flower moon? I don't know what that's about. It feels like that. Don't know what that's about. But there's something that you want to do starting in preparation. This is in contrast to this. This feels like it wants to go 2 months plus, maybe even closer to 3 months out, further out, further out, further out. Peacock time coming through. Now this is interesting. I don't know if they can they see this well enough? It almost looks like a tree, but I'm getting peacock time, and I think this is actually a peacock. But the way the feathers are spreading out, it's almost like the spread of branches on a tree in spring. Yes. Okay. Spring is your time to strut. This is what's coming up. It's time to strut when spring comes forward for you. Yes, yes. The leaves are coming out. Yes, yes. The leaves are coming out. Not all of them have turned, but some will. Now this is interesting. Do we have doubles? We have doubles on this. Doubles on the green. The heart is really, really opening up when something blooms, when something flowers, when something opens up. It's the flower right here. Yes. There's something I say you can't pry open the rose, but it's already activated. Whatever it is that's in you, when you write it down, you're activating more than you know. By the power of your word, by the power of your thought, you're activating more than you know. And it's time to open up, open up, open up. There's new steps that need to be traveled. This feels like when the weather breaks, the two-ish months from now would be a good time for a road trip going on. It's something you can plan ahead now, but it seems a little bit further than just a weekend trip. It feels like a road trip. It feels like you would take 4 days, go on retreat somewhere. I don't know what this is about. That's what it feels like. Butterfly coming out, full face now. April. This is end of March or April. This is retreat. You've got from what feels like beginning of March where you're planning, thinking about this. April, you've done something in this retreat, something else coming up. Yeah. There's something that you need to step into, a new role that you need to step into. It's very clever. It's for work. It's for job. Super clever. We've got Fox here. You need to be sly about it. You might have a mini trip beforehand, but this is something that's going on during that time frame. It's going forward. Something to do with the angelic realm. Why am I getting that? Hang on. I want cards for this. And I don't usually pull these, but I'm pulling them. The sun coming in summer, and it says, life's wonderful, thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. This is why you have to write it down. Archangel Uriel's coming in strongly for you. Moving forward. Nine of Gabriel. This is saying stay determined and move forward. Be prepared and for any possibility. Environmental activism. I don't know that that's the thing, but be prepared for anything. You're moving to a different kind of space, a different kind of place of doing it. And then there's one more coming through. Hang on. This is another angel deck I have, and this one I trimmed both of these so they could fit in my little things a little easier. I'm running out of room here, but whatever. What else is going on? March specific, please. Justice in March. Wow. Something is coming in the balance, and it's the angel of justice coming through. The sun is on you, Gabriel's on you. This is something that's big for you. This is a huge time of healing, a huge time of readiness, and you're going to feel this. You're going to feel this presence. You're going to feel guided. Your steps will feel guided. Strength is coming forward. Again, write down what it is that you need to be moving through. It's like you've done a lot of the work that is the shadow work. You need to do some more of the light work. And if you get cobwebs, energetic debris, because we've got so much debris in the field right now, be able to cut through it with your words, with your thoughts, with the power of a pen, with the power of your written word. It's important for you. This is key for you moving forward. Don't just get yourself in this 8-track mode. This is a parrot, but it's coming through as 8-track. Some of you won't know what 8-track is. It's those old cassette tapes that even my parents would stick in, and there was only 8 songs on them. That's why they're called 8-tracks. Would repeat. Don't get yourself stuck on that 8-track loop. Pop the 8-track out and chuck it. Put something new in. That's the key for you. That's huge for you. It brings you more peace. You've got the beautiful dove here. This is what's coming through. Yeah. It really is much more peaceful starting in March, and it goes forward and goes forward. The key is what you're writing down. The key is the aspiration, the truth that you acknowledge, overcoming and moving beyond, not just overcoming, but moving beyond what the shadow had before.
I have my court case in March for custody.
Yeah, move beyond the shadow here. Just move towards the truth. Be as positive as you can. You're going to be ready to have whatever unfolds. You'll be prepared. It's not even necessarily you'll be battle ready, but that's not what you need to focus on. Focus on the truth of who you are, the truth of what you want to be going forward, the truth of what you want to experience, the truth of what you want to have as the experience in the experience. Focus on keeping yourself in integrity and in your own truth. Stand in your own truth. Because in the end, the truth is what is seen, the truth is what remains at the end of the day. So regardless of the battles, it's not the each side, whatever their stance is, the truth of who a person is easily seen, and children are not fooled. That's what I've got. That's what's coming up. This is huge for you. And let it bloom. Let it unfold. That's what I've got. Yeah, that's beautiful. The angels are really, really working. You've got the sun and you've got justice here. This bodes really well for that time frame. Now, this is based on the energy of today. This is what's coming through. These are the cards I felt compelled. You saw me. I don't usually do this on a pinch. I don't usually hop up and break out 2 angel decks. But this is what I got. This is really, really coming in strong. So be aware. That's what I got. It's beautiful. And write down whatever is, if you have energetic debris, shadow bullshit to work through and reasons to work through it. Get to a place where you can expend less of your energy on that because it serves you little. What's going to serve you best is to be in your own truth, be in your own power, be in your own sense of peace, be centered. All right, that's what I got. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I need a new tray.
Hey, Steph's here. What did you want to ask about? What were you saying?
Oh, I don't know. There's something that came in on this moon, and it was like about the flower moon. This one came in with the flower moon or something, a pink moon. I don't know why. And then here's this flower here, too. But I was getting something about, I don't know my moons well enough in my astrology. Do you know what? Is there like a flower moon? It's not about wolf moon. It's not about now. And it feels like a springtime. Anyway, let us know.
Yeah,
I can't see my phone right here.
Krista put
Video.
pink moon, flower moon.
Oh, okay then. Well, then there you have it. So let me get this down here. Yeah, I don't know what people generally do on pink moon, flower moon, but that's a great moon for her. So, okay.
And Krista did put, I do it weekly via therapy.
Yeah. Keep doing it. And allow your dreams and what you want to have and your hopes and aspirations and things you're excited about that are good and positive to come through here also. Not just the therapy, but what you'd like to see unfold in a good way. All right. Picking these up with these nails is so ridiculously tricky. It's just silly. All right. Okay.
Melissa put, it's in May 12th.
Okay. All right. Good to know. So there's something you're prepping here. I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs from 5 or 6 or 8 charms or whatever that was.
Krista put, goodness, my dreams have been crazy. LOL.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the jungle. That's what the dreams have been. It's like totally crazy. Expect them to continue to be crazy for a while. Like, not just you, the universe is having wackadoo energetic debris. Like, you could pick up debris and not even know. You could be in somebody else's dream and like suddenly doing superhero action and then back on track with your dream, and then somebody else is tagging you in a dream on the astral, tagging you and trying to tag you, and you're like, fuck off, I need to stay on my task. Like,
Oh, yeah.
craziness. Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Steph put, it's much about life and prosperity coming back.
Excellent. Love it. The cards that you had were this, the sun, Gabriel. What else did we have here? I think we had the sun here. No, justice was here. This is what we had. Yeah, loving it. Okay.
It also has big Persephone energy. How do you say that?
Supermoon?
word?
Is that what you said?
Persephone.
Persephone?
Persephone. I always get
Yeah,
that wrong.
Persephone energy.
Yes.
Okay.
I always
So,
get Persephone energy.
Maybe you've been down to hell for a time or a little bit, and then you come back up out of it. I'm not kidding.
Always say that stupid word. Well, I shouldn't say stupid word, but anyway.
It's a tricky one. It's a tricky, like nobody
That
is
one
named
always just
Persephone
throws
these
me
days.
into the freaking boop, 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 boop. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
And Kim, of course. Oh, Gladys.
Oh, Gladys.
And, oh, yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, no matter the change that happens in this year of 2025, as crazy as it is not meant to diminish or encase or enshroud or stop our light from shining through. Whatever light we allow to shine through us will be amplified. There is help and support on that. And it's like, it is tricky for us when we're trying to be in a more positive space. It's trickier to navigate because it's so roller coaster energy this year. However, the requirement for us to shine and to hold an anchor in the light is still there. So don't lose faith, don't lose heart. Allow yourself a moment or two, but then back in the saddle again. Dust off. Really, really. Don't let people put you in space where you are too discouraged for too long. It's not good for you. It's not healthy for you. And it's not why you bothered with all the other bullshit to get you this far. We didn't come this far to just say, oh, fuck it. I'm done. Even though there are days we're going to feel like saying, we're done. We're done. But that's not, we have been so honored and so privileged, and we chose to come in during this shit show of an era of history. So this is the time we are here. So do what you are called to do. Show up. Show up for yourself, and it shows up for others in a huge way. And don't deny yourself the opportunity to hope, to have joy, to have light, and to share that with others. Don't deny that for a second.
Crystal, but I've been very cognizant of that and have been very mindful.
Good, good, good. Yeah. You guys hear me preach it all the time anyway. Blah, blah, blah. She's preaching again. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
So Kim thinks I should change my CB handle to Gladys.
No. Because then every creep-ass trucker in the world's going to, hey, Gladys, hey, baby. So it's going to be like, fuck off. I think that's a bad idea. Love you, Kim, but Phil, don't do that. No, Phil, no. Not a good idea, honey.
Okay, next up we have Penny
Okay.
for a blind.
Penny for a blind. Okay. No, we're there. We're there. Okay. Penny for a blind. I'm getting very much the sense of nature girl energy coming through. So if you have your house plants, remember to water your plants. Remember to get the sunshine. Something that needs hollowed out. This would be, to me, it's coming through as something that is like a messy closet or pantry that needs hollowed out. Your spring cleaning needs to start happening a little bit. You'll feel better when you do. Get rid of old stuff. Dry brushes that you couldn't save, get rid of those. Get new brushes. You are doing new work. New creative energy coming through. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, you need air. You need fresh air, fresh air, fresh air. It's not so much as the desolate as you think. Like, look at this. This is the surroundings. This is winter energy. This is desolate energy. But you're experiencing more of the spring. There's an echo of a time that's a creative period of the past when you were juiced to create, excited to create, and you did a bunch of creative. It was like you were almost on a creative frenzy. You're about to enter into that again. It's why you need to clean the shit and the debris out. There's a new collection of ideas that need to come through for you. Again, the air. This is like the air right there. Boom, boom, boom. You're in the middle of a mirage because you're in the middle of winter experiencing high spring energy. This is huge coming in. So you will be inside, but there's high spring energy coming in, and the air is coming in strong, strong, strong. And then here, this is flight. This is the desire to create is huge for you right here. Whatever this is, there's a new, it's almost as if you were a writer, you have had a story that you're working on, and you have a new idea for a new story, a whole different set of characters. It's not a sequel. It's not a, what do they call it? I guess they do call it a sequel. It's not a sequel in the same type of story or the sequel in the same type of art vein. It's a different kind of thing, a different creation entirely. There's something else that's coming through that is really, your creative energy wants you to understand. You've got this period of time under the moon to understand it, see your face again. I'm getting this, see your face again, see your face again, see your face again. This is like if you took some time with yourself in front of the mirror and asked, what is it that really matters to me? What is it I really want to create? What's important to me? Who do I remember? What do I remember seeing? All of those things, you need some time where you're talking to yourself No one else is in the house, whatever. You and yourself in the mirror, you're talking, and you're like siding yourself up, you're staring yourself down, staring fears down, and ready to go with whatever this is. Okay. Wow, what a magic coming through here. Wow, we've got perspective and expression coming through. There needs to be a new arcing, a new stretching coming through. A fabulous Steph looking card here. Manifest the magic coming through. An expression, absolutely. Will you show these? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cards. This is elemental empath coming through. Abundance is coming through, and the inner authority needs to be reclaimed and re-owned. This is huge. Okay, show her this. The inner authority, you already have the, it's like when you take artistic license on a thing, you already have this. So your ability to change course, change direction, or start something new is there. You have the authority on it. You know this story back to front. You know this art. You know what it is you need to know. The dues have been paid energetically to allow this art to roll forward from you, to allow this expression to come forward. So whether it were to be an artistic expression, whether it's on canvas, on paper, in story form, in song, whatever it is, the dues have been paid. Now you just need to be fearless in the offering. There's a huge abundance here. Huge abundance wrapped all around you. There's wisdom, wisdom, wisdom that comes through, and it's been there for a long time. There's something in this that you have done before. It's why, even though you may not feel like you've paid the dues in this lifetime that you're aware of, the dues have been paid before. You've paid these dues before. It's like suddenly it just kicks into gear with ease. How to explain that any better? I don't even know. It just suddenly kicks into gear with ease. There's suddenly a trust on your second nature. When something comes second nature, there's a trust on that rather than a hesitation. There's a trust to go into the flow and be with it and move with it in a way that is very, very beautiful. A way that whether you go side to side, whether you go serpentine, whether you go whatever. Yeah, it would be like if you thought you never could dance, but you have the ability of a belly dancer that comes from years and years and lifetimes ago. You have the ability to move through something, to present the expression gracefully in such a way. You go where your instinct leads you, go where your intuition leads you, and it comes out gorgeous. Anything else in that? Be aware of trees and branches and sticks. Why am I getting trees and branches and sticks? There's something about driftwood and sticks. Trees, branches, sticks, and driftwood. I don't know what that is about. I'm getting it. You see beauty in everything. You can see creative possibility in almost anything around you. Stones to stick, earth to sky to clouds to you name it. You see beauty there. You have the heart of an artist, big time, and it's not just in this life. It's not just in how you do this life. You've been able to sculpt before. If you were to pick up pottery or sculpture, you would be able to do that with ease. You give form to something that creates the art, and you see it like I think was it Da Vinci that saw David in the marble or something like that? I don't know my stories well enough. I just know you see what's in the stone. You see what's in the driftwood. You see what's in this cloud, the skies, the earth. You see the beauty there. You see the potential of something, and you can extract that beauty and put it forward. That's what I got. That's gorgeous. Honor it.
You are, because my art house is surrounded by trees. I'm always picking them up.
Yeah. Pick them up, and also go talk with them. I sound like a complete nutter. Go talk with the trees. Go talk with your ancestors, your guides, or whatever. When you're in those trees, go talk with them. It's a good place for you to get centered. And pick up the driftwood and create something gorgeous. This is something. It is your skill. It is your gift, and to bring beauty to that which is already there is something that is easy for you. That's what I've got. That feels very complete. I love that for you.
Said, "Oh, I do."
Yeah. This is a very, very creative kind of year for you. Creative energy just everywhere, like oozing. All right. That's what I got. I'm going to get some water.
Okay, Ange.
Okay.
And Brandy, I need your question when you get a chance. Crystal put, that was beautiful.
Thank you. All right. Okay, what are we seeing next?
All right, just give it a sec here.
Okay.
Impatient?
Not impatient. Just trying to communicate since you can see the phone there, dude. And I cannot, dude.
Dude.
Impatient. I'm not taking it. Take it back.
Take it back.
Okay.
And Penny said thank you.
You're welcome, honey. You are so welcome.
All right. Brandy, will this journey come to an end in the next few days? This is a full read.
Will this journey come to an end in the next few days? I'm getting lyrics to Love Lift Us Up Where We Belong, and I think the journey will come to an end, but there's something really valuable in it. So, yeah, that I'm getting the lyrics. Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a world made of steel or made of stone or something like that? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Now a new journey is started. The new journey is started. You ask if the journey will come to an end. This is the new start, a new journey starts. One where there is luxury, one where the Queen of Wands understands her mojo again, understands the approachability. She juggles things, trades things, exchanges, makes an exchange, moves forward, leaves what is unfulfilling behind, gets what she can out of the situation and moves forward anyway, and then takes the lead, a strong lead. Now let's see what else is going in here. Yeah. Yeah. It feels like you're on a new path, you don't even know it. You feel like this feels, in this picture, this feels like the end of the journey and you're going towards this new journey you don't even know. It feels like it's going to be fairly seamless. How's this coming up through here? Yeah, I'd look for the lyrics in that. Don't sit and pout. Don't sit and pout at all. There's something new coming up as an opportunity for you. And this deck, there's a few cards that have color, but not all of them. Like this deck, I think, has 2 color cards that are as colored as this. And this deck has the one. The star is here. There's a new dream happening. Your hope, your inspiration, your desire, the new thing that you want to see going forward is gorgeous for you. Hold to your dreams. This is something big, big, big important for you. Yeah, don't build on what ain't there is what I'm getting. You get the Lover's card, the choice of the path, and honoring what you love, what your heart's desire is. The Moon comes in next. There's some things that aren't clear. Keep honoring what it is your heart desires. Not the romantic heart, but your heart that is your intuitive self, your higher self. This is what needs to be honored. King of Cups comes in. There's a little bit of turbulence, but you're going to be calm. And then this Tower. If you pursue the wrong course, what we would call the wrong course, the universe will correct, and it will autocorrect. So if you pursue and pursue and pursue something that is wrong for you, the Tower will be here. The King of Wands needs to be here. Don't pursue something that is an ego-driven course. Don't pursue something that you're building, and it feels forced to build. Now, let's see. Let's go back to this. Let's get some clarifiers on this Tower. And it's not that bad. The Tower is catastrophe. It's the beautiful disaster. It's the, damn it! Yeah. But what comes in is the light through here. And this is a huge, huge thing. You already know it all through here. Subconsciously, it feels like you're a little bit on a loop doing some of this stuff. Consciously, you already know that you're the Empress. You already know this. You already know that you cannot settle for less than what it is. You can have support around you, but you need to own your own power as the Empress. Allow the Divine Feminine to lead you forward. This is huge, super huge. This Empress isn't worried if one tower falls. This Empress isn't worried if another tower falls. The Empress knows she has the ability to turn what she needs to turn and to create what she needs to create, and she'll just create again and create anew. Ace of Wands, huge, huge power. Huge power coming through. The inspired ambition and desire that carries you forward needs to be honored, but it needs to be yours. It doesn't need to be what somebody thinks it should be, or what you think it should be, or what somebody else told you it should be. It needs to be yours. It needs to ring solidly true to your core, because your hope and dream, your ambition that you want is what's going to carry you forward, not somebody else's. Somebody else can offer you 3 cups of whatever. If you don't want it, you don't want it. If you want this big cup that the universe is offering and it's true to you, you'll grab it like this and you'll move forward. And the Tower can come, it won't even matter. The new adventure is here. You're going, you're going, you're going. This is you going towards your true north. That's where you need to keep going towards, and that's really, really coming in strong for you. Anything else you need to know? Got the nudge a little bit earlier to take a look at these. This is the spiritual tarot. This is the secret mirror. This is the spiritual tarot. What do we got? There's going to be competing ideas all around you. This is get off the battlefield. Seven of Swords. Do not self-sabotage just because you think you've got the Holy Grail of love. We all know by now the Holy Grail of love is a within thing. Happiness is an inside job thing. We already know this. High Priestess coming through. Follow the nudge. Follow your own intuition strongly. Second chance coming through. Judgment. This is you honoring the higher self. Hugely, hugely, hugely. A chance for restoration, reclamation. This is a card of resurrection. This is a card of wholeness and the sword of truth on that. Honor your truth and you're going to be just fine. Keep going forward. Keep going forward. Whatever journey it is that you've been on does feel like it's ending, but it's not tragedy in any way. It's just ending and shifting into something else. The butterfly ended as a caterpillar eventually. The caterpillar goes, takes a nap, sleeps, thinks it's a caterpillar. That time is over. As soon as that caterpillar shuts its eyes and starts cocooning. It doesn't know it's butterfly yet, but it certainly is done with being a caterpillar and crawling. That's what I've got. You're not meant to crawl. This is do not play small. Do not let yourself play small. This is time for you to play bigger, and you know what you want. You know what your heart wants. You know what you desire. This is the time for butterfly to be activated. That's what I got.
Okay, Brandyfoot, thank you so much. I
You are
needed to hear
welcome.
this.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. And sometimes we think that we have a certain dream, and we don't recognize when we've outgrown it. Like caterpillar might have the certain dream, and he doesn't realize he's outgrown it. And then when he's butterfly flying around the sky, and you're like, yeah, don't you miss the times when you actually know the dream has changed. That's it.
All right, our list is done. You want to do a collective? And we'll
Sure, we can
punch
do
out?
collective. Yeah, let's do it.
Can still get on the list if you'd like by the end of this collective reading.
You know what? I think I want to go to the light seers for the collective. You guys have seen this all over TikTok. You guys know this deck. You've seen it. I have 4 of these. It took me forever to buy this. I finally was like, yeah, I guess I'm going to buy this. But I want this one. Okay. This is what we're going through. This is how it's going. It's going this way. We're going to flip this so you guys can see it clearly. What we've got is the star of hope that we have all of our hopes tethered to this star, and it tethers to our heart. We have the strength card here. Following the nudge I say on this one, often awesome, is our power. This is our power to move forward. To honor that nudge is huge for us. Death and rebirth, death and transformation coming towards us. The 2 of Swords, one seems as good as the other, how we choose to go forward. We have to let our emotions be a little bit more present and our intuition hugely more present. These are the majors that came through. 5 of Cups, there's a loss, there's sorrow, there's grieving. But we can't stay forever in this grief zone. We need to move forward. Now let's take the littles here. Let's clarify through here. Don't lose heart, don't lose faith, don't lose your courage coming up. There is things that would discourage a lot of us, but it's not our job to be lost here in despair. Honor the loss, honor what was, but move forward. Don't doubt your power to create. Don't doubt your genius power to create. I saw this card and I screenshotted it and then printed it out on a photo just from like the Walgreens before I could figure out which deck this was years ago. And it's like, I love this one. This is the creative mind at work and ready to go forward. Really ready to do the job. Contemplate, meditate, do the work, then go forward. This is the 10 of Wands. This is where the burden is there. It's not yours alone to carry. There's many of us that are traveling now. Don't act like it's a burden. Operate a little bit smarter. There will be joy for us coming forward, and we have the key. The joy is knowing that we have the key to move forward through this. We won't be left out in the cold. We aren't the poor little kid. We might feel this sometimes, but honey, what are you showing this picture? If you look in the picture, you see that she feels like she's locked outside the door. She's got the key right there, right there. So if you want to get into the new place, into the new thing, it might take a little bit of work. You're not locked out, but you have to recognize you have the key to going to the party, to going to the celebration, and that things will shift. Synchronicity is lining up in this. Whether we love it, like it, hate it, whatever, we have the ability to move forward. And it must be done. We must move forward, whatever, come what may. Come what may and cover your ass, folks. Come what may and cover your ass. Know what is priority to you and treat it as priority to you so you don't sabotage. So Sneaky Pete the thief doesn't swipe from you. Instead, your ass is covered. Be aware. And leave behind what does not serve. 8 of Cups coming through here. We saw that just a minute ago in that other deck. Beautiful, beautiful. If it is not fulfilling, don't do it anymore. Move towards what fulfills the heart. That's what's coming through. The heart connection with your dreams and how you go forward. And the nudge of this. Allowing a rebirth to happen. Allowing a transformation to happen. Allowing yourself to be butterfly. And forget that caterpillar ways don't serve you anymore. You are butterfly now. It's not like you can't be on the ground, but you're more comfortable in flight. Remember this. This walk away from what is unfulfilling is huge. Anything else? I would always say follow the nudge. I would always say honor yourself. There is a rebalancing happening right now, a juggling that is happening right now, and it's not that it is impossible to do something, but it will take some more adaptability than what we really know that we have. And stand strong. There is a resilience here. There are some guardrails set. Stand strong. You have the ability to do it. Even if you feel like kind of the wounded soldier, you have the ability to move forward. You have the ability. Anything else? One more deck. One more deck. Same deck, third deck. What else do we need to know? Next few days. What do we need to know between now and Wednesday? Just what do we need to remember or know? It's drive. You've got the drive. You've got the ability. Balance it out. The 2 of Coins we just saw. The 2 of Coins feels small. But what it is harnessing the energy to balance opposing forces in order to move forward. We've got this. We can do this. We have the ability to be the one driving our own car. We don't look back to drive forward. So get your eyes on the rearview mirror for a second, but only a second, and go forward. That's complete. All right. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's the Light Seers Tarot. You guys have seen that all over creation. It's one of my favorite decks. I still have this other one of it in here. But I love tarot. Love, love, love it. You will see me on YouTube. You will see me on YouTube. That's where I will be, and I'll probably be there around noon 30. That's
If
probably
this all goes south.
If TikTok goes south or sideways, and I'll post today's stuff on YouTube like I usually do, but that's where I love to be. That's where I love to have my stuff. So anything, how to do this, how to do that, it's either TikTok or YouTube, and that's how it's been for me forever. So look for me on YouTube. You guys have a good day. Trust yourselves, and really, really go kill it. You're going to be doing just fine.
Steph, but we move forward.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. And even though we don't love it, it doesn't mean we can't do it. We can do what needs done. We'll be all right.
Okay. Thanks, Steph. Thanks,
All right.
Krista. Thanks,
Thank you, guys. Thank
Kim.
you, everyone, for being here.
And Angie, we'll see you on Wednesday.
Wednesday at 11.
All right.
Yep.
Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your
Take care,
day.
guys.
And she will see you on Wednesday.
See you later. Bye.